Skyzone version 2, 32 channel diversity goggles. What a pain in the ass these things are. This would be the third pair that I got. I was one of the first to get the goggles off the factory line when the version 2s came out. Prepaid for them. Waited quite some time for them. I was very excited when they showed up. I had the common problems. These little switches, I don't know if you can see them right here. Not really switches. They're the adjustment for the lenses to fit your eyes. The IPDs were loose. You know, you turn your head and they'd move on you. The range sucked. Probably got with the antennas that I had. I probably got 600 feet, and the video would cut out. I mean, cut out. Snow. Couldn't see anything. It was horrible. Sent them back. Followed the directions. Sent them to Oklahoma. It took them almost 4 months, 3 or 4 months to get the second pair to me. That was after me calling, asking, you know, what's going on, where are they? I had apologies, I'm sorry. We're not sure where they are, we can't believe this happened. Finally got a pair, and another problem crept up. I plugged them in. It didn't matter what battery I was using. I plugged them in with their standard 12-volt barrel plug. And sometimes they would turn on, sometimes they wouldn't. And when they didn't, I would just get black screens. Like, not blank, but there was power going to the screens, but they were just black. And I could unplug them and plug them in as many times as I want, and they wouldn't come on. I'd put them down and wait, you know, good, I don't know, day, maybe sometimes 2 days, and then all of a sudden they'd start working again. And when they worked great. I had the range and everything. Never used the DVR because I wasn't really interested in the DVR at that point because I just wanted to fly my quadcopter. This is my Emax 250, which I spent many hours building. Love that thing. I'm saying a lot. Sorry, I hate when people do that too. So finally I called the company. I couldn't take it anymore. Told them about it. They said they'll send me a second pair. This took a month this time to get this the third pair. And they did the same thing. The same exact problem. Which makes me wonder if they even sent me a new pair, and they just turned around and sent the pair that I sent back to them back to me without even looking into the problem or anything. Even though I talked to them over emails, which I have the emails about the problem, they said that yes, they were doing that to them and that they are extremely sorry and they'll send me a new pair. And they told me that they were going to test this pair to make sure this pair worked perfectly. So out of frustration and getting fed up with this company and, you know, the amount of money, because I bought the whole 3D kit, so it was like $523 or something ridiculous like that. With the amount of money I spent with it, I said, screw it, I'm done, I'm frustrated, I'm taking these apart, and I'm going to go and see what the heck I can find. Took me a good 2 weeks to figure it out, and I finally figured out that there was solders joints on the main board that were not completed. So what was happening is that temperature fluctuations would cause the joints to separate and come together, and that's pathetic. When I actually got in there with a microscope and I started looking at the different joints and soldering. Sorry about that. When I actually got in there and started soldering the different joints, I found a lot of them. Just ugly joints. Not cleaned, afterwards. I don't know if what they're doing. It's just terrible. So went ahead, soldered as many bad ones as I could find, or I cared to find. Put it all back together, and voila. It's been almost a month. I haven't had the problem anymore. Clearly, I must have fixed it. So today I decided, well, let's try the DVR out. I haven't tried it out. I'd like to try it out. It should work just fine. It doesn't work. When I put the SD card in, the unit will recognize the SD card, but it will not format. It says there's a format error, and it will not record. This is the second SD card that I've tried in these goggles. So for $523, I literally got a pile of junk. And the company, I'm disgusted with them. Disgusted with their rapport. When I talked to Flo, one of the ladies there at the company, she told me, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's too late. It's been too long. I can't do anything about it." You know what? $523, and with the problems that I've had and the service they gave me, screw you. So I'm telling everybody out there, don't even waste your money. Go with Fat Shark. These things are a pile of junk. Thanks.